What's happening, Facebook? Good to see you guys. I know I've been quiet for a while. It's been a kind of a crazy new year, just getting started with doing a lot of things. Had a lot of things happen in the last several weeks, not just Christmas and New Year's and all that, but I was in Jacksonville, or I'm in Jacksonville right now speaking. Also over on up in Atlanta, but looks like we got, wow, almost 18 already. That's awesome. All right. Apparently 6 p.m. Eastern is a good time to do this. So I'm going to make this short, probably about 10 minutes or so. I want to share with you guys one really awesome way that you can use Facebook to make yourself appear huge without having to spend a lot of money. Before we get started, first and foremost, thank you guys for coming on. Gwen, awesome to have you on. Definitely want to talk to you tonight. Let's talk. Larissa, hey, happen to have you on. Thank you for the share. Much appreciated. Robin, awesome to see you. Casey, how's it going? What's happening? If you guys could, if you're just hopping on, right below this, there's a button that says share. Please go ahead and click that because everyone needs to know this stuff. It's going to be super important for everyone at some point in time. Hey Robin, and I want to make sure that everyone can see that. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to click the live notifications button. That way you get notified every time I go live. You don't want to miss out on any of these videos. And guess what? Even if you can't make the live video, it's okay. You can catch the recording of this at any point in time. Also, I want to just give a quick shout out to everyone. Say Happy New Year. Thank you to each and every one of you for supporting me and going forward with everything that we got going on. I really appreciate each of you guys, and I want you to know that. So let's dive into it. I know your time is valuable. I want to respect that. So let's make it happen. So Facebook is really powerful, right? And one of the awesome things that many people never make the use of is the fact that you can upload an email list of people that you have to Facebook and then target those people very specifically, and no one else, just those folks that are on the email list, with an ad that you want to run. Now here's where it gets normally people say this is where it gets ninja. This is where it gets Yoda. Like if I had a way to swipe in Yoda somehow right here, I would totally have that going on right now. And what's happening? But here's the deal, guys. So you can upload a list of people. Now, if you want to make yourself seem ridiculously big without having to spend a lot of money, just hang with me. Follow through this logic, right? So let's say, for example, that I'm going to be putting in a whole bunch of offers on a lot of properties. Yeah, Yoda, totally. So I'm going to put a whole lot of offers in on some properties with a single agent. And I really want that agent to think, man, this guy is legit. Like, I've been hearing about this guy. He's pretty big out there. I hadn't, that's kind of crazy. So here's what you can do. What I'm going to do is, let's say that agent is female. All right. In this example, she's a female. What I can do is I can upload my list, because when you upload a list, you have to have at least 20 people on the list for Facebook to accept it. So I'm going to get a list of 20 people, and 19 of them are going to be male, and the one agent I want to target is going to be female. Then I'm going to run my ad, and I don't care about the 19 guys, I only care about the one agent that I want to seem big to. So when I create my ad to my list, I say use this ad and target only the females on the list, of which there's only one, the person I want to target. And when I do it this way, what I'll be able to accomplish essentially is targeting one single person. And because I'm targeting one single person, my cost to run this ad is going to be nominal. In fact, you could probably hammer it and say, and just realistically, probably it's going to cost you $1, $2, maybe $10 at most to do this. And so what's going to happen is you're going to create the ad that's like basically saying, we buy houses, 100% acceptance of our close rate of offers, if that's true for you. Hopefully it is. Or something of that nature, right? And so what I can do is now target just this one person, make this agent think that I'm huge, right? Because every time she goes on Facebook, bam, there I am. Because I'm targeting just her. But it doesn't cost me a lot of money to make it happen. All right, because I'm only targeting one person, there's not going to be a lot of cost incurred. And if she clicks, all the much better. Now she knows more about me. Now she's there. And I'll be able to see if she clicks because it's going to report that back to me. And she's the only person I'm targeting. All right, so think about this for a minute. Now, how else could we use this same knowledge? And by the way, if you like this, if you think that's pretty powerful, go ahead, give me some love, tap the like button. And by the way, guys, you can tap it as many times as you want. The more times you tap it, the better off it is. Kind of floats across the screen right here. It's a lot of fun. Love seeing that. So think about this, right? How else could I use this in my business? Who else could I target in this way? Thank you for the love, guys. Oh, good. You guys are liking this stuff. Awesome. I love it. So who else could I target this way? Who else might be cool? Now, just for the fun of it, what if you were to run an ad towards one of your friends at their email address just to mess with them? Think about that for a minute. That could be a lot of fun too. If you think that's awesome, slide over and hit the funny button for me, because I just imagine the things that you could target just your one friend with ads on that they would have no idea what's going on. It'd just be like, wait, what is it? Why am I seeing this ad? Oh my God. All right, it would be freaking hilarious. But besides that, right, just think about it from a business standpoint. How awesome would it be to be able to target someone specifically and just make them think that you are huge? Just every time they're on Facebook, bam, there you are, bam, there you are, bam, there you are. You're right back in their face. I'm pretty sure that if you were to do this with that agent, once you go to submit your offers, now you know that this is going to be coming up, right? You go to submit your offers, now all of a sudden, she's like, oh man, that's that guy. I've been seeing ads for him everywhere. That's pretty crazy. And she kind of already feels like she knows what you got going on because she's been seeing you everywhere in Facebook. All right? So, if you like this idea, in addition to tapping the love, I want you to say in the comments right below, I want you to say, Bob, I'm going to do this. All right, I want you to commit to doing it right now in the public, on Facebook, right here. I want you to commit to doing this if you think it's a good idea and you could see it being useful for an agent, for anyone in your business, anyone that you think, man, this person might actually think I'm more legit if they saw more from me. What if you were heading to a bank to get a bank loan in a few weeks? You have an appointment set up for next week. You want to go to a bank. You want to seem more legit to that person. You get their Facebook email address, which isn't hard to find, okay? And then you target them with ads. Oh man, imagine that. You walk into the bank and they're like, yo, I've been seeing you on Facebook everywhere. How legit is that, right? Next thing you know, your bank loan goes from to right? And I don't actually know if that would influence them or not, but it would certainly influence their opinion of your business if they're seeing you everywhere. They're like, oh man, you're already everywhere out there, right? Because people don't know you could do this kind of stuff with Facebook. And so I want you to think about it. All right, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, doing it, coming in. Robin, Lori, Casey, Kim. Awesome, guys. So glad you guys are going to commit to doing this. And again, it's something simple. It's small, right? This doesn't have to be insane. I was just on a video with my friend Chris Noggle where he was talking about marketing and branding yourself. And guess what? This is the same idea, right? He was saying you don't have to go big. It doesn't have to be some elaborate plan of lots of things happening. It can be something as small and simple as just doing this. If we think outside the box, we change what we're doing. We absolutely change what we're doing. Okay? So that's it. It's one simple tip. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm actually exhausted. I've been speaking all day, and I was speaking most of this week, so I'm going to head off of here pretty soon. But if you got questions, what I want you to do in the comment box below, feel free to ask those questions. Even if I don't answer them live, I'll try to answer a few. I see a few rolling in right now. If I don't answer them live, I will comment back because I see every single question. I appreciate every single question and every single comment. And thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for tapping that. Much appreciated. But I'll be happy to answer any of the questions, even if I don't answer them live. By the way, if you're catching this on the replay, thank you for watching the replay. If you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe, hit the share button so your friends can know about this. Feel free to tap the energy, the emojis. You can do that even after it goes live so everyone can see this. So let me see what we got going on here. So Rochelle asks, this sounds like a great tactic, but will this agent be able to see that you're targeting females only? Rochelle, that's a great question. The answer is yes and no. And here's what I mean by that. When you run a Facebook ad, no matter what ad you're running or who you're targeting, or that anything of that nature, in the top right corner, there's a little arrow, and you can drop that arrow down and it says, why am I seeing this? And I can click the why am I seeing this, and it will tell me exactly why I'm being shown this ad. And that would show them that I was trying to reach only females. So they would see that if they went there. But here's the thing. Not many people know that you can click that little arrow, click why am I seeing this, and analyze why you're seeing ads. Also another Yoda tip. If you want to know why you're seeing an ad, like why am I seeing this ad? Go in and see what they have, why they're targeting you. A lot of times I get some really unique ideas on how to target people just from seeing the things that people are targeting me with, which is pretty cool. So I think that's that's huge. Again, most folks, Rochelle, aren't going to even know that exists, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And if they did, and they say, "Wait, why are you only targeting females?" You just say, "Oh, hey, well, you know," when someone answers, all you gotta say is, "Listen, we found that ads tend to respond, females tend to respond differently to ads than men do. And so when we write the ads for people, we want to make sure that we're providing them with the best ad experience they can experience. And so we create ads for females and ads for men. That way they're getting what they want." No one can argue with that logic. It's 100% true. And you'd be good that way. So, but great question. Jason asks, use their Facebook email. Yes, Jason, this does require that you have the email that they use to log into Facebook with. All right? It does require you have the email that they use to log into Facebook with. Most of the time, people will leave their email as public on their profile. So you can go to their profile and you can pull their email from there. And by the way, if you don't know who these people are you're trying to target, you can always go to the company's website. Almost always, especially like higher up positions, they're like, "Oh, look at me, I'm the CFO, I'm the CTO, I'm the C whatever O," and you get their name, put their name into Facebook, find them, you'll see their email address. A lot of times it's left public by default, so that's one way to get it. The other way is just if you had a conversation with this person to ask for it that way, you can try using their business email. A lot of times folks use their business emails for everything. So yeah, it does require you have their Facebook email, which is one stipulation, but it's not. It's honestly not that hard to find that email if you really want to. All right, here, Robin, we support you quickly, Bob. Thank you. Oh, Robin, thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for being on. Awesome. Rochelle, sneaky. Yes, I know, isn't it? It's awesome. It's little things, but these little things make a big difference. Okay, that's all the questions I see right now. Again, short video, little tip, quick things that you can actually execute on while you're doing this. Thank you guys for being on so much. I appreciate it. Again, if you have any other questions, put them in the question box below. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions as we go through here. Just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that are on right now. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, guys, I will see you on another live video. Keep staying tuned. I know I've been quiet for a little while, but I will be back on more as things settle down a little bit for me, and I'm not going crazy with holidays and all that stuff. You know how that goes. So, otherwise, guys, have a great night. I will talk to you again later.